out of time. You know that it's gotta be out of time, out of time.
Welcome to Supercar Spin. My name is Mark.
And I'm Brendan.
And this is the show where we sift through the masses of press releases from the automobile every month and bring you just the interesting stories.
This month we have news from BMW, Aston, Lotus, as well as Nissan.
Yeah, apologies if you were unable to watch us on iTunes last month. Last month's episodes deemed to be so popular that it actually maxed out our web server and it went offline. So what we've done is we've got a bigger web server. It's faster, a bit more powerful, and we won't have that problem again.
Hopefully.
And we sacked the IT nerd. So what have we been up to this month? Well, we went to the Australian Motor Show. What did you think of that?
I was a little disappointed, actually, because a lot of the big name manufacturers didn't turn up, like BMW, Aston, Rolls, Ferrari, just to name a few.
In fact, Lamborghini was one of the only supercar manufacturers that really turned up. Yeah, but there were a few interesting things, I thought. For example, the Peugeot Le Mans. The Peugeot had a Le Mans car there. It was the first time I've seen a Le Mans car up close. It was quite a bit smaller than I thought a Le Mans car would be, actually, but it was really good to see one up close and see all the details to it. Also, Renault brought along a Megane Cup race car, and that was interesting to look at as well. But I think the star of the show for us was probably the Wiggles V-Dub.
Amazing.
So amazing. We had a great photo opportunity in front of that car. But the reason we went to the motor show was to take part in the Gran Turismo 24-hour endurance race, which we were gratefully invited from Motor Magazine to take part in. What did you think of that?
I thought it was great. I thought the game was very much like the previous games, but good. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought the mechanics of the car were really... The mechanics of the game, with the way the car kind of bounced along the track, etc., was really... Well, it didn't bounce on the track. It had a real kind of weight around it as you went over the crescent hills of the Nürburgring. I thought it was a really good game, and I think we both can't wait for it to come out and play it a lot more, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, on to the first bit of news this month. BMW actually released this strange video, a spooky video of a streamlined and camouflaged concept supercar. No name yet revealed, but it's part of the Efficient Dynamics program. It's a pretty mean looking car. It's said to be a road going version they're going to produce of this concept. They're going to produce around 5,000 to 10,000 units if it goes ahead. It's rumoured to have a hybrid system producing 265 kilowatts and 800 newton meters of torque.
Oh, it's a lot of torque.
Yeah, so that's coming from a combined 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbo diesel and electric motors. So it's a hybrid. It's got some good performance stats as well expected from that combination. 0 to 100 kilometres an hour, lower than 5 seconds, which is pretty good.
Not bad.
This car will go up against the other alternatively powered sports and supercars, such as the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG E-Cell, the Audi e-tron, and the beautiful Porsche 918 Spider, which we looked at last month.
Okay, next bit of news is from Aston Martin. They've confirmed that their Signet, which is like a little smart car, has been confirmed for release in 2011. It's actually based on the Toyota IQ, same engine, same gearbox. It's designed to support existing Aston sports cars as an urban commuter for them.
Because they're offering customers of this car, the actual existing owners of Aston Martins right now, first of all.
Yeah, so you have to own an Aston to be able to buy one of these little Signets. It's going to be priced between £30,000 and £50,000, which is between 50 and 80,000 Australian, if the conversion works. And it's going to help Aston comply with the corporate average fuel economy.
CAFE
Which
is the acronym for that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so they had a choice of either release the Signet or a mountain bike with stitched leather and Aston Martin logo on the front. So they went with this. So they went with this. Yeah. A new video from Lotus, as we talked about in our special last month. Lotus have released a lot of new cars last month.
So which Lotus is this? Because
Lotus say this is the new Elite. This is the proper 2+2 seating GT supercar, and they've released a new video of it, which is an image and computer generated video. It's a pretty hot looking video. You can see how the metal folding roof operates on the car, which is a first for the Lotus, a metal folding roof. The engine, Lotus say, is going to be a 5-litre V8 engine from the Lexus ISF, a tweaked version, producing 455 kilowatts, which is 610 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot
of horsepower.
They say it's going to be 1,650 kilograms in weight. which is going to produce a 0 to 100 acceleration of around 3.6 seconds. So very quick for a Lotus.
Very fast, yeah.
Yep. So this is obviously going to slot in and rival the Porsche 911 in the future, being a 2+2 sports car. Lotus say they're going to be bringing it out in 2014. Let's hope it makes that
Yeah,
date.
absolutely.
Yep.
Next bit of news, more Aston news actually. The Lagonda SUV gets the green light. So the CEO of Aston confirmed the production. It's going to be based on the Mercedes GL platform, and there'll be a lot more details officially revealed before the end of the year. There's some photos of it, and I actually think it looks really good.
Yeah, I don't think it looks that great
Like
good to me. No, I'm not a fan of this look, which is a shame because Aston usually produce the best looking sports cars in the world.
Amazing.
So maybe they'll tweak it a little bit more before before it actually hits production. Yeah, we'll see. On to BMW, some more news from BMW. They've released details of the new 1 Series M Coupe, which is basically it's going to be the baby of the M range from BMW. Okay. It's a twin-turbo 6-cylinder 3-litre engine, which is actually the N54 engine from the 335, or the 135.
135 as well, yeah.
Yeah. So they've tweaked the power, so it's actually producing now 253 kilowatts, which is 340 horsepower. This is around 28 kilowatts or 40 horsepower more than the 335. Okay. So a bit more power, obviously lighter than a 335. It's going to be a cracking car, obviously.
It's going to be manual only, is that right?
Yeah, 6-speed manual only. It's another good thing towards being a good M car. It's got other important M parts as well from the M3, like the M differential and braking package. Okay. Very similar to what's in the current M3. It's got a pumped up wider body, which is about 80 mils wider than the 135 to make it more aggressive. Yep. So, 80. So, to make it a bit wider, which will improve its cornering ability, obviously.
Yeah.
Full details, and the actual car will be released at the Detroit Auto Show in January.
Okay, a few months away.
Yep.
Very good. Some Nissan news. The new 2011 GTR has been revealed. It's got some tweaks and changes, like front daytime LED running lights, which every manufacturer seems to be getting these days.
Bit of bling.
Yep. A different rear diffuser. The power's been up to 523 horsepower. Mm-hmm. They've widened the torque band, or spread it out, so it's more accessible through the whole rev range.
More torque down low. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. They've got bigger brakes, lighter wheels, a fuel saving mode, which seems kind of silly in a supercar. It's got a new launch control 4, which means that probably gearboxes won't be exploding everywhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, because in the original GTR, if you use the launch control, it would invalidate your warranty. Now it won't.
Okay, yeah, that's right. And a 2-wheel drive mode.
Yep, so you can go drifting in your GTR, which is interesting.
Which is good. They've also got different seats inside. Actually, the interior, there's a few tweaks on the interior, and it looks a lot nicer than what the previous GTR did, as well as some new exterior colours.
I actually read a review of a new review just a couple of days ago. I think it was from Evo magazine of this new revamped GTR, and they said it's basically fixed although there's only minor changes, it's fixed all of the minor things that was wrong with the first GTR. So now it's pretty damn perfect car.
Okay.
A real alternative to any other supercar you're looking at. Yeah, well, that's all the best bits of news for this month.
Yep, keep the feedback comments coming on YouTube and iTunes.
And don't forget you can subscribe to us on iTunes for free. Just search for the word Supercar Spin.
That's all from us, from Brendan.
And from Mark. We'll see you next month.
Exterminate, exterminate. The Daleks will exterminate all humans. But when we're not taking over the galaxy, we watch supercars spin.